What's up guys, StardustYGO here. Today we're doing a crystal clear speeder deck. So with crystal clear I of course mean this crystal clear wing Synchro dragon. Now in my review of it I kind of roasted it for being hard to access and its effect just not being really that great. But I made this build right here that can go into it and put up some additional negates as well. So how does this build work and why am I running so many weird cards? I'll explain it in a second. First need to watch the following combo, of course. So yeah, these are the starters, just a way to go into speeder and discard fodder, that's it. So here going to speeder, we only summon 3 cards. Important that it's those 3 though. Get the Arriving Miracle, go into clearing. Necro Synchron, Armor Mage Laurel, because it's 800 attack and a level 1 plant. What we need for certain interactions. Use the spell, stack it, there's the crystal clear. It's not going to be here for long though. Fear not, it will return. It's not like I'm just memeing and giving it fodder here. There go to the Shooting Majestic. Now go into the Garden Rose. Garden Rose will get a Black Garden, we'll go to Crystal Wing. Get all the Rocks Rose, tribute that for Stardust. So there's 1 token in the field that get tribute to get an additional Montura from the grave, the Arrow Mage. Now we're going to Garden Rose Maiden again, we need another 5 body. Go to Crystal Wing, now we can banish this to just revive that, we can just revive from the grave with that. So, what's great about the way we end here is that there's another Garden Rose Maiden in the graveyard still. It cannot be used this turn, but next turn in an actual duel you can. And what's another fun fact is that Shooting Majestic is a theoretical target for Garden Rose. I mean, must first be Synchro summoned, after that you can just special summon it. And yeah, this card's once again the same, so this ends up being 1 spell trap negate, 1 omni negate and 2 monster negates. Keep in mind that this one, after a monster effect activates, just becomes immune to a monster effect, so it's really hard to actually get rid of this board outside of just Dark Ruler no more. If then Dark Ruler no more, they gotta destroy the board. And then still put up a threat, otherwise we're just gonna get back the Crystal Clear or Majestic the next turn. So it's a very difficult deck to get rid of. So yeah, let's. I'll show you the deck now. We'll talk about it. So, main starters, 3 Necro Synchron, 3 Tuning to search it, and 3 Jester Confit and 3 Fiend Sanctuary. Now Fiend Sanctuary might confuse some of you, but it just summons level 1 token, which you can then use to the Necro Synchron to go into Speeder. It's the way I use Speeder there. You can't use Synchro Overtake since we don't want a level 3 in our deck. Otherwise Speeder is forced to summon it and we just don't want it in the field, we don't use it, so it's like, yeah. So yeah, 2 Stardust, 2 Cybers, just to have an additional copy to make it less likely that we brick on that. Usually running multiple of Garnets is a bad choice, but in this case, you know, it does make sense. Yeah, so starters, I already talked about those, Upstart and Into the Void for additional consistency, you don't really need cards in hand anyway. A Mallet, why not? And of course, since we only need certain pieces, I mean you already saw most of the pieces, can then just fill our card with sideboard, or deck with sideboard, and cards allow us to go second. 3 Nibiru, 3 Dark Ruler no more, 3 Forbidden Droplets, 3 Impermanents. I mean, remember, we only need 3 cards total to go off. So this deck can just go second, it's one of the few Synchro builds actually can. And most of the extra deck is kind of random besides initial combo piece, the only piece you need is 1 Majestic, 1 Crystal Clear, 2 Crystal Wing, the Clear Wing, the Speeder and the 2 Garden Rose Mates and the StardustYGO. The other cards are optional, but yeah. I needed to fill up the extra deck somehow, okay? Now Pot of Disparity would be really good here if it wasn't for the fact that we use Arriving Miracle, meaning that we actually need to draw the rest of the turn and Prosperity cut you off from drawing for the rest of the turn, so we can't run it there. So yeah, this is like the optimal way to go into Crystal Clear. Just turn 1, put up 4 negates, including 1 hell of a boss monster, and then Going second, we run so many cards to prevent actual boards from being built. We can also consider Lightning Storm, by the way, if you're afraid of like Backrow decks. But yeah, this deck can definitely also just go second. It's just, you know, breaking is your worst enemy with this. That's just gonna happen. But anyways, that's this build. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Start signing out. Peace.